Powers, Whitney Young out of Chicago, taking on Apple Valley from Minnesota. Next. Just a few miles south of Minnesota State Capitol, welcome to the Geico ESPN High School Showcase. Yes, it is. Here are the players to watch for, Young and Jones. They've known each other since the 3rd grade.
The #1 player in the nation, Jahlil Okafor. He's the best and most complete low-post big man in the class. He owns all the tools to dominate the game in the paint. And the #1 point guard in the nation, Tyus Jones. He makes the game easy for his teammates. When he's not controlling the action, he can score with runners and floaters in the lane. A high-level decision maker, also headed to Duke.
Here, Division I signees Okafor, Miles Reynolds, who's headed to St. Louis, and Paul White on his way to Georgetown. Apple Valley on a 35-game winning streak, led by Jones, but Gary Trent Jr., the son of former NBA guard Gary Trent, he's a presence, as is 6'11" post Brock Bertram, getting a lot of Division I attention himself. So he for White. Apple Valley keeps it alive. There's Gary Trent Jr. His first field goal attempt goes down.
A real good-looking free zone. Apple Valley plays a lot of zone. 2 reasons tonight. They are long, and second of all, they want to neutralize Okafor minute halves.
They drop it down to Okafor, battling with Bertram. Nice move to create some space, and he gets his first 2.
You see Okafor catching the ball.
Okafor young, too, for a senior. He'll turn 18 this Sunday. Turnaround jumper from Paul White at the free throw line.
Big fella Okafor in the post, catches it, locates the defense in the middle, spins baseline, good footwork, good finish.
Geico ESPN High School.
Fleshier, now he's tight and toned, works out all the time, watches what he eats.
Another steal for Jones, and he's got the bucket, his first 2 points.
But off the ball, he anticipates very well.
Okafor quickly double-teamed, and he's a very good passer. Got it to White, and the and 1.
Hanging all over you. Look at Okafor. He catches it, looks middle right away. There's a double team. Paul White rolls the post against the zone. Great pass. Great.
A very smart basketball player out on the floor.
And it's hard to be smart when you're a post guy. You don't get the basketball a lot.
Junior. And here comes Paul White, the 6'9" senior. Okafor on the baseline, and he stuffs it in. Up for Cam Kirksey, 6'5" sophomore for Apple Valley. Reynolds off the window and down.
A good-looking all-around prospect.
Trying to get the rebound. Taken away by Kirksey. Nice pass inside. Way to the 10. Henry can't finish. Mosley keeps it alive. Here's Okafor. Look out below.
Apple Valley
on court. Reynolds dumps it into the corner for Paul White. White moves in. Jump shot falls right in.
That's a tough shot.
What Okafor has done here tonight.
When he stays close to the basket, he can dominate the game. Does a great job of reading the defense on the middle side of the floor and spinning baseline. That time you saw him triple team. He has great vision to make the pass, running the floor better. And once he gets close to the basket, he can finish and or get fouled.
He's got 6 points. Hurting nation. Jordan Bolton.
Hit dribble penetration.
Mosley, his 3.
All movement and player movement against the zone.
Baseline move, White, got it to go. Paul White leads everybody with 8 points. And Okafor, number going down here for him in the early going of the year.
And the great post players are going to get 25% of their points from the free throw line. So he has to become a good free throw shooter.
Point guard in the nation in the class of 2014.
His vision, it's incredible. He knows where everyone is on the court, and he understands when and how to get him the basketball. He also can score the basketball when he sees a lane. He has the runner, the floater. He understands when to pull up and how to do so. An improved three-point shooter behind a pick and roll. He has college range right now. The most complete point guard in the nation from an offensive standpoint.
Minnesota's Gatorade.
I'd like to see Whitney Young, probe that zone a little more.
Get over. Mosley gives it away. To Broxson, gives it right back. Mosley to Okafor, and another hammer dunk.
Give Anthony.
The mighty Mississippi, just up the road from where we are here in Apple Valley, alongside Paul Biancardi. I'm Clay Matvick. Paul, the ESPN 100 class of 2014 is impressive. We're seeing two of the stars here tonight. Take us through that top five.
Well, the #1 player in the nation, Jahlil Okafor, a true low-post center with outstanding hands and footwork. He owns all the tools to dominate the game inside the paint. Miles Turner, 6'11", an elite shot blocker who changes the game both on offense and defense. From an offensive standpoint, he can make jump shots out to the three-point line. Power forward, Cliff Alexander. He loves to play the game at the rim. The class best rebounder, Alexander is all about strength, power, and explosiveness as one of the nation's best finishers. The #1 point guard in the class, Tyus Jones. He makes the game easy for his teammates with his decision-making ability and his unselfishness. When it comes time to score the basketball, Jones can do that. Emmanuel Mudiay, a combination of strength and power at the point guard position. He loves to get a piece of the paint on his dribble penetration and can finish with body control.
Here's Tyus Jones at the line. A 91.
Tyus Jones went 20 for 20 from the free throw line. The closer as a head coach.
Sure like Paul White in the orange uniforms on top. There is Tyus Jones. That is his third feet. No. And White controls quickly ahead to Okafor in the two-hand jam.
White, he looks up, one dribble, throw ahead. Fast break basketball at its best. And Okafor didn't even have to run the floor. He was kind of hanging out.
He did to go, and he was contested by Okafor the whole way. Now Okafor running the floor. Good night. What an authoritative dunk.
He's going to stand in front of him. And the defense was not back. Gary up. His nutritional habits have changed. Great job by Apple. Getting fouled, going to the free throw line. I love the versatility.
Players really tonight getting foul trouble.
Strong looks at the rim.
They just get a chance to take a breather because 5-0 on a 35-game winning streak. There's Tyus Jones to lay it in for the Eagles.
The game of basketball was invented by Dr. James Naismith.
I would certainly feel cheated tonight. We came to see these star players.
Players get to handle and think more about the game, but they're much more defensive-minded. You know Duke can score the basketball. They just got to be committed to guarding the basketball. Within the top 25, coming right into the ACC. And don't forget about Louisville. They got a great class as well. That ACC is going to be
college students, but you know he may very well have guys coming in as he's good for. Baseball pass to Reynolds. Had it blocked from behind by Tyus Jones. And here he comes. Takes it himself.
Comes down with the swipe, the block. And he can turn a defensive possession into offense as quickly and as efficiently as anyone in the nation.
And he's got 50.
After the made free throw and get to your press offensive spots.
5:20 to go. Here's White, 2-on-1. Alley-oop, Okafor with the stuff. 3 from Jones. Got it to go down. A 3-ball for Tyus Jones, his first tonight.
That's been a big improvement in his game, Tyus Jones. The ability to make outside shots.
Same play. White to Okafor.
Well, they got to the same spots in their press offense, and it's Paul White and Okafor, 2-on-1.
A 3 for Jones and a chance at a 4-point play.
Just when Whitney Young looked like it was going to put Apple Valley away, here comes Tyus Jones. He's got a little bit of everything.
White moves in for the short jumper.
We should have just asked Coach K. He's sitting right next to us.
Yeah.
Been asked.
35-game win streak in jeopardy here of ending. Jones, nice pass, and he got it off to Pipkins. He and Jones, they talk almost every day, whether it be on the phone or via texting. Great friends. Back in after being down 17. Reynolds makes a move on the baseline. Dish pass, and White with the layup.
Beautiful pass by Reynolds. White with the cut to the basket. That puts Whitney Young back up 10.
But then answering back with a 3 is Jones.
Now the
Apple Valley is going to call the Dogs off. That's going to do it. A 10-point win for Whitney Young out of Chicago. The 35-game winning streak for Apple Valley is over. Jahlil Okafor and the Dolphins with a big win here tonight.